Hey, how's it going? It's been a while since I've made a video just about what I'm doing at the moment with running and various other things. So it's all been kind of review videos and things like that since pretty much since the London Marathon. So I felt like it was time to just give a bit of an update. I did one around the time that I went to Lanzarote, tell you what I got up to across my training week, but that was a while ago now. So yeah, time for an update. You might have heard, if you do watch my kind of update videos rather than my reviews, I'm currently gearing up for the Great North Run, which is on the 13th of September. So I am currently in week 7 of a 10-week training plan for that. I'm using an app called KIPRUN Pacer, which is brilliant. In all honesty, it is free. It's in a similar vein to things like Runner and Cooper, but it is free. It's run by Decathlon. I will put a link up to a video that I made last year about KIPRUN Pacer. There are a few things that have changed since I made that video, not too much. The main change has been just to the UI. It looks a bit different, a little bit more of a modern refresh. And also now you can train from anything from 5k to 50k, whereas before it was anything between 10k, half marathon and full marathon. So there's a little bit more flexibility in it now. The good thing about it still is that it's free, as I've already said, and it also works on that principle of pushing training plans to kind of popular watches such as Apple Watches, Garmin, Coros. Predominantly I work with Garmin watches, so it's been pushing my workouts to that so I can follow along the workouts as they're pushed to my watch. I really enjoy it. It mixes up both time-based and distance-based training, which is enjoyable. Sometimes I feel like a bit of a change when things are all distance-based or things are all time-based, so it does that, which is good. The other thing is just the variety. If I was only using KIPRUN Pacer, I'm sure I would get kind of bored with the workouts. I was getting a bit bored with Runner a while ago, kind of doing the Rolling 300s workouts and things like that. So I like mixing it up between them because you just get some different kind of runs through them. So it just keeps life a bit more interesting. So just over 3 weeks away now till the Great North Run. My target, it's a bit of a lofty one, but I'm targeting a half marathon PB. My A goal is 1:35, which is very lofty, which would be a 3-minute PB on my Hackney time from last year, which I also used KIPRUN Pacer for, and that got me a 7-minute half marathon PB. So 1:35 would be the A goal. B goal would be new PB, which would be anything less than 1:38.20, and then C goal sub 1:40 would be nice. So we'll see how I get on there. I'm very excited. I'm very lucky this year that I would have done the London Marathon back in April and doing the Great North Run in September. So yeah, 2 of the biggest events, running events in the UK, and pretty much the biggest half marathon in the world. So I feel very, very lucky to be doing both of those in the same year. So if you want to see how I get on the day, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, subscribe to the channel. There will be a race vlog sometime the week after the race. Other things I've been doing recently, a lot of testing of devices. So last year I made a video about screen-free wearables, things like the Whoop band. That video went on to do a ridiculous number of views for my channel. It's currently just shy of 300,000 views. So I'm working on a follow-up to that. The landscape has evolved a little bit in that space. Garmin have introduced something called the CIRQA, which is their version of the Whoop, and Fitbit launched the Fitbit Air, owned by Google. I did a review of that, but currently I am putting 4 subscription-free, screen-free wearables up against each other. So that'll be the Garmin CIRQA, the Fitbit Air, and 2 from last year, the Amazfit Helio Strap and the Polar Loop. So I'm currently just getting to the end of my testing on that, currently scripting that review, so that will be coming soon. I've been doing a few trainer reviews recently, most of which are already up on the channel. I've got one coming up for the Puma Deviate Pure. I picked up a pair with about 20 kilometers on them off Vinted for £60. I was quite intrigued. I think I'd read that they were pretty good. I am someone who needs stability. I have flat arches. So, so far, spoiler alert, I've really enjoyed them. People have been kind of calling them like Puma's Evo SL. They're very different to an Evo SL. They are firmer. They're much better for someone like me that needs some support. But there'll be a fuller review coming up on those soon. I've done between 60 and 70k in those so far, so that is coming up. The other thing that I'm doing is a review of the entry-level Garmin running watch, the Forerunner 70. I've been using Garmin watches pretty much since I started running back in 2013. Most recently, I've been using a couple of their premium watches. I had a Fenix 7 Pro. More recently, I've had an Epix Pro Gen 2, which I still have and still use. But I was just quite intrigued as to what the entry-level kind of £200 Garmin offers. So there'll be a review of that. I'll be doing a bit of comparative testing to see how it fares against some of the more premium, high-end, feature-packed Garmin watches. Though it is worth saying, early impressions are the Forerunner 70 is very feature-packed. So if that might be something you're interested in, remember to like and subscribe. Regular viewers to my channel might have noticed that I still try and post a video a week, roughly. Sometimes that extends to 2 weeks. And the reason for that at the moment is that I am becoming a dad. In mid-October is the due date. So obviously things have to take a bit of a priority when that is happening. So other things such as a YouTube channel has to take a little bit more of a backseat as me and my wife make preparations for our first child. So I'm hoping, really hoping, that I'll be able to keep the channel going once I become a dad. Videos might start to look a little bit different. I've always put a lot of effort into the editing and things of my videos, which I'll continue to do, but there might be some more kind of rough and ready videos, probably a bit more like this one, where I'm just talking unscripted to a camera and telling you how life is going on as a running new dad. So I'm very excited about that. As I say, I want to keep the running going. I'd like to keep the YouTube channel going. So yeah, just thought I would bring you a bit more up to speed with what's been going on with me, a bit more generally outside of reviews and things like that. So yeah, that's about it. Thanks for watching. If you're interested in any of the videos that I have mentioned coming up, remember to subscribe to the channel. Recent videos that have gone up on the channel have been review of the Li-Ning Feidian Challenger 6, also a review of some Adidas hybrid shoes, and various other bits and bobs. As I say, some screen-free wearable reviews. There's more of those coming up. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya.